How's it going, guys? I just wanted to circle back around to give you my honest feedback on the SaitaPro app. As you know, the SaitaPro app was recently released over the last week or so for both iOS and Android devices. I'm pleasantly surprised to tell you that I have had no issues with the app. It has worked flawlessly for me, and it's a stark difference than the old Saitama app that came out several months ago, which seems to be forever. And I'm back in the past. And as we know, we dealt with some issues with that app, with bugs and things of that nature. But you know what? We're not going to dwell on that. We're going to continue to press forward and look what's coming up next for the project. Now, I think other folks share the same sentiment that I share in regards to the functionality of the app. Let's go ahead and take a look at Twitter and see some of the posts that have been made out there regarding this app since its release. It says, "Hey, Saitama Wolfpack, I know I'm a little late, but wow, Saitama Pro or SaitaPro is running smooth as butter. We'll continue to play around with this beauty. Great job to our devs." And then they're paying homage to all of the devs there by including their Twitter handles there. And as you can see, this is one of the graphics that was created to kind of make that mark and prove the point that, hey, this app is working smooth as butter. The new Saitama Pro or the SaitaPro mobile and desktop app with this non-custodial wallet, staking, farming, and swap functionalities is at the core of Saitama's platform. So if we go ahead and move forward to looking at another tweet that was put out there by another fan of Saitama, it shows that it says, "Saitama Pro is fast. SaitaPro is fast, responsive, smooth, secure, safe, sleek. Devs are always active, community always active. Everyone will know about it and will use it. Saitama." So one of the things I did want to do in addition to that is go ahead and take a look at, the App Store on both Google Play and Apple iOS. And I wanted us to take a look at that to just get an idea of where we stand in terms of the overall satisfactory rating, as well as the sentiment, overall sentiment. And as we can see, this is the Apple App Store here. We see that the SaitaPro app basically stands at a 4.9 out of 5 stars. So essentially perfect. And that's over 463 ratings for that. That is pretty sweet. That's speaking to the sentiment that the developers have really hit the mark. And I think that SaitaPro has basically knocked it out the park this time with the app. Let's move over to the Google Play Store, and we can see that it's a similar rating, 4.9 across 1,170 reviews, and there have been over 5,000 downloads of this app. So it seems to be the genuine sentiment around this app is that everyone is really proud to be a Saitama holder, and they're proud that the app is finally working. I do believe that this updated version of the SaitaPro app will take Saitama to new all-time highs. I do believe that that's in the cards for us, and I do believe that when the bull market returns back full-fledged, that Saitama would definitely reach and definitely exceed all-time highs. And if you ask me, and this is not financial advice, but if you ask me, I do believe that Saitama will soon see $1. It may be in the near future, it may be long-term, but I do believe $1 is definitely in the cards. The developers just have to continue to meet the expectations, continue to hit the deadlines, and continue to communicate with its holders. And I do believe we can reach that. So one of the things I did want us to take a look at before we end this video is going over to Etherscan. As you know, Etherscan, as I always mention, is the open ledger for anyone to see. It's basically an open ledger on the blockchain for you to see what's going on with any crypto project and any wallet that invests in a particular crypto project. So as we look at the actual wallet that represents the staking portion of the overall circulating supply, we can see that we still have around 3.2 billion tokens of Saitama that have been staked. And as of current, that represents about $10 billion, or $10 million, $10 million, $10.6 million worth of staked tokens. And last but not least, if we take a look at the overall trend of the staking that's been going on, we can see that starting in July, the late part of July, all the way to present, we've been on a steady uptrend for the token in terms of the staking. I wanted to thank everyone for tuning in to this episode of the Crypto Stream. Please remember to subscribe to our channel, and feel free to comment below if you like what you heard. Continue to invest with a purpose so that you can create generational wealth for you and your family. We'll catch you guys later. Take care.